Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2013 Week 10 preview of the Southern Mecklenburg 8 Conference. I'm Dale Ross.
None the pet man, Matt Morrow.
Matt, this next game is kind of a big game in its own right. This is South Mecklenburg 2-6, 2-2, playing Olympic 5-3, 2-2 games at Waddell.
Okay.
It's an Olympic home game. Last season they didn't play. Catholic, of course, beat South Mecklenburg 42-6, and West Mecklenburg defeated Olympic 41-8. So both teams were beaten fairly badly last week. Olympic Hokies picking Olympic over South Mecklenburg by 16.
Okay.
Both teams are really on the edge of a number 3 seed. They're right there, depending on what happens with the Providence and West Mecklenburg. Two losses is not out of the realm of a number 3 seed in this conference, but 3 losses is. So I think it's a big game for both teams in that regard. I said here Olympic is torn, tattered, and battered, and I think that's a good way to describe them right now. This used to be a big rival game. This was one of the bigger rival games in Charlotte, and certainly when Rocky White played at Olympic, this was their biggest rival.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's not been a rival. They've not played each other for I don't know, 6 seasons or so. So. I don't know if any of that rivalry part will step in. Actually, I think this game will 16 points. I don't know. I think with the issues that Olympics facing right now, they're going to need some players to step up to really to defeat South Mecklenburg. I think South's got an opportunity to make this a ball game. I think South is going to have to play some of their best football. And to be honest with you, I think this is a game that South probably will play their best game. I think South will play their best game of the season. Are they going to win? I'm not saying they're going to win, but I think Coach White and staff will get them up for this game big time, just because of who it is.
Okay. Well, I think the key for South Meck here is you got to jump on Olympic early here. Olympic's been, like you said, they've been kind of beat up and down the past couple of weeks. And they may be a little fragile mentally. So if you jump up on them, you never know what may happen from there. And then I think South Meck's also got to force the pass on early downs. With the injury you mentioned to Garcia, you don't know if he's going to play or not. Olympics going to be hurting on in the run game a good bit. So maybe you load the box and entice Olympic to throw the ball. And, Tinsley is going to be on him to step up and make some plays. Somebody goes down, someone else has to step up.
Right.
And, of course, being the quarterback and the senior, he's going to have to be the one to do that. Now, South Meck, I think you take your chances there and see what happens. I think for Olympic, I still, even though, you have an injury with Garcia, and whether or not he does play or not, I think they have to use the passing game to set up the run. Olympics known around the city as having a pretty good run game over the past few years. And, if I'm playing them, I'm going to, load up and say, okay, beat me. If you're going to run the ball, you're going to have to just beat me, man to man and do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna entice you to throw the ball, and I think Olympic has got to work on some things depending on how bad Garcia is hurt. And they have Darius Means, a very good receiver with good speed, and Tinsley can do some things. He's athletic and can get out of the pocket. So I think they may have to move to the passing game more. But if they have success throwing the ball, that'll open things up for the run game, and if you have a backup kid in there, that'll make things a little easier for him up front. And help your offensive line out, who's still kind of young and, obviously kind of going through some growing pains right now.
Okay, well, hope if Garcia doesn't play, I'm expecting there's a couple of sophomore backs that I've seen that may step in, but it's nothing like having, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids might be great. They might be better than Garcia in 2 years, but they're not today. If they were, they'd be starting, right?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Maybe an opportunity for some kids to step up. Might be an opportunity for South Meck to knock off a team and, get themselves into a better situation for the playoffs themselves. So
Yeah.
It could be a really good ball game. You guys enjoy it.